I said order! I said quiet! Order in here or I will clean the whole damn room of every one of you! Coleman William Dobbs, stand up. Dobbs, you have been found guilty in the manslaughter deaths of Elizabeth Margaret Breckham, age 23, and Amanda Florence Breckham, age 17 months. Since the law does not allow your miserable carcass to be hung by the neck until you are dead, I sentence you to 7 years hard labor at the Territorial Prison in Yuma. And it is my personal hope that you rot for the heinous crimes that you have committed.
No, I didn't do this. You're sending me away for something I didn't do. I'll return the favor, you meaner. You can feel certain of that. I'll see you again. You quim. I'll see you soon.
Why, sure, Sheriff.
May I come inside?
All right.
Hello there.
What can I do for you, Sheriff?
Well, it's about Dobbs. Is he around?
Coleman? Coleman isn't here. He hasn't been here for a spell, in fact.
Yeah, is that so? When's the last time you seen him?
8, maybe 10 days ago.
Well, that makes sense. Seems a coach from Cottonwood was robbed about 8 to 10 days ago.
Sheriff, I don't understand.
What don't you understand, Margaret?
Stagecoach was robbed 8 or 10 days ago. You know it was robbed, but you can't remember which day. And what does that have to do with Coleman?
It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what day it was. What matters is Dobb did it, and he did it without my permission.
You know, why don't I just take my cut from you? I didn't like it.
With the baby.
Come on. Well, look who decided to come out of hiding. I had to shoot you down right where you stand. Where's my money?
I told you I wouldn't do it, Smitty. I left that life behind in California.
I remember California. You had no problem robbing and thieving back then. Now you come out to new territory and take on sainthood? I ain't buying it.
We partnered a long time ago. I thought you went straight being a sheriff and all. Why couldn't I go straight too?
You know that saying about old dogs and new tricks? I know you robbed that stagecoach, and I want my cut, and I want it now!
If I had it, I'd give it to you.
Margaret?
What did you do? What did you do?
It ain't what I did, honey. It's what I'm about to do to you. When I got there, I found Dobbs, drunkard and Cooter Brown. He's passed out in front of the house. That house was up in flames. Miss Breckman's still inside. And that youngin' still inside.
I see.
Now, I'm pretty sure it was an accident. I don't see anyone in their right mind doing something so evil. And being drunk and all.
I shall take your thoughts and revise them.
Thank you, Judge Bassett. One more thing. After this here trial's over, I'm tendering my resignation. I'm gonna go try my luck in the gold fields in Alaska. I heard a man can make a killing. Well, with gold.
Howdy, stranger. What can I do for you? By the day, the week, or the month?
Just water and some oats.
Still got to charge you for a day. That'll be 2 bits.
So you know anything about the sheriff?
Sure, I've known Sheriff Tackett for a while now.
Tackett? The sheriff's name is Tackett?
Yes, sir.
What happened to Smith?
Smith?
Smith, he was a big guy. He was here before he was here last time I was in these parts.
Now I remember. Big guy, Sheriff Smith. He was in office less than a year, if I'm remembering rightly. He left camp and went up to Alaska looking for gold. He didn't make it.
Alaska? What do you mean didn't make it?
Well, just like I said, son, he got as far as Barkerville up there in Canada. He was in one of those saloons and he got in a bar fight with the wrong guy. Stuck a knife in his belly. One of those mounted police fellas sent his belongings down here hoping he had some kin. But he didn't, not around here anyway. Nothing worth anything. A picture of his ma and sister and a couple of coins, a rusty gun, snow and ice, I suppose.
And you're sure of this?
Saw it with my own 2 eyes. I was with old Percy over at the telegraph station when the package was delivered and opened.
I guess so then.
What's this for, mister?
For the information.
Well, thank you.
For keeping tight-lipped about telling me of it. That saloon over there still serving rock gut?
No, sir. That saloon, now that's a fine upstanding place, all pretty and spoofy inside. I think you'll like it. Right. Hey, mister, I'll take real good care of your horse. Real good care. Come on, boy.
Afternoon. You poison?
What are my choices?
Well, there's whiskey. You might have some whiskey in the back.
You're a funny man.
I do what I can. Just passing through or fixing to stay?
That matter to you?
No, I get paid either way. 5 cents.
Truth is, I don't know. May leave, may stay.
Depending on?
that any of your business?
Not at all. Unless you make it my business, I reckon. Looking for something in particular? Someone, maybe?
You know, you ask a lot of questions for a tapster.
Well, could be I might lead you in the right direction. Looking for some gambling? Could lead you in that direction. Could tell where that straight tables are. Soft company? Opium?
What about people? See, I was looking for a certain person.
Might be I could help with that also.
And what if that person was a judge?
I can't help with that.
Can't help. Why don't I believe that?
I don't know. I guess it's on you, stranger.
Hold on there, Catherine. I want a word with you.
What, Grace? What is it?
I don't like the way you seem to be showing interest in Thaddeus.
What are you going on about now?
I saw the way you were looking at him at last night's social.
What are you talking about? I have zero interest in Thaddeus.
Oh, really? Then explain to me.
I do not feel the need to explain anything to you. Now get away from me.
You stay away from him. I'm warning you. Or else.
Or else what, Grace?
Or else.
That's what I thought.
Or else this!
Oh! Why, you little bitch!
Now hold on! Katie, what the same hell's going on here? Break this up, girls.
Wait until my daddy hears about this! Look
Just
at
break
my
it.
hair!
That's enough. Hold on. Now, ladies, what started all
Oh,
this?
I can tell you what happened!
Well,
She
we
came
ain't
up to me
getting
out of
nowhere
nowhere!
here. That's enough. Miss Catherine, you get on home. Miss Grace, you come with me.
What was that all about?
Oh, just a cat fight over a fella, I'd guess. That one over yonder, that Catherine Bassett, that's the judge's spoiled brat kid.
Judge's kid? Bassett. Judge Clarence Bassett?
Yeah, that's him. Spoils that girl to no end. You know him?
I've heard the name.
Like I was saying. The other girl, the one the sheriff's taking away, I ain't too sure of. Grace something or other, I think. My money says Brat Bassett was making eyes at the other girl's beau. Now the girl done had enough of it. She seems to catch the eye of most young men around here, but her daddy seems to run them off if they try to know her more. If you get my meaning.
Is that so?
That's a rumor, at least. Oh, judge probably threatens a family or some other thing and the boy stays away.
So she doesn't have a steady?
Why? You interested in her? Darling, I got what you need in here. Maybe a lot less of a challenge. Maybe even better for your health.
I enjoy the challenge.
Where you going?
I was just gonna go take some air.
I know where that air leads you. Listen, I know you're sweet on him. And if he wasn't always a threat to shut me down, I'd tell you to stay the hell put.
Well, Bud needs to know about Catherine.
Don't you be gone long. And I mean that.
I won't.
So you all right, miss?
I'm fine.
Well, that was a pretty good shot she gave you.
I said I'm fine.
Well, I was just checking in. Looked to me like she got the best of you.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Just as she got in some good shots. Seems to me she won.
I beg your pardon. That little tramp did not win. There was certainly nothing for her to win.
Okay, okay. I was just concerned for you.
Well, I definitely don't need your concern, sir.
Okay, fine. Hey, where are we going?
I am attempting to go home. I don't know, nor do I care where you are going.
Well, I'm attempting to follow you, just to make sure you're okay.
Okay, trying to keep me safe? From what? From strange young men, perhaps, if That's the objective. You're failing miserably.
I could try harder.
What do you want? Do I need to summon the sheriff? Or my daddy, perhaps? Do you know who my daddy is? You have no idea who I am, do you?
Well, seems the sheriff has his hands full with your adversary right now. And no, I don't know who you are, but I'd like to. What I do know is you have a wicked left hook. Maybe I should call you Lefty.
Do you always act this bold with strange girls?
You don't seem so strange to me. And only when it works. Is it working?
Maybe. But a gentleman would introduce himself.
Oh, miss, my name is Dobbs. And you are?
Catherine. Miss Catherine Bassett. Just Dobbs.
Miss Catherine, it is my very great pleasure. Wonder if I may be so bold as to invite you to have a glass of tea with me.
Oh, I must look a mess. Perhaps another time.
Oh, but of course, yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Dobbs, you're so persistent.
Only when persistence is the best option. Say, would you be able to recommend a suitable establishment where I could procure a fine supper?
Oh, well, yes, the cafe has the best food in town. I'm slightly embarrassed to admit I do, shall we say, help out there on occasion. But my daddy says that I'll learn the value of $1 that way. The food is quite tasty, though.
Excellent. Tomorrow at the cafe for dinner it is. Shall we say 6?
No, we won't. I did not say that I would attend supper with you, Mr. Dobbs.
But you did not say that you wouldn't. Would you do me this honor, Miss Catherine?
I shall see you there at 6. Sure.
It'll be my pleasure. It'll be my very great pleasure.
Now, suppose you tell me what really happened.
I've just had enough of that girl. Thinking she can get everything that she wants, who she wants, when she wants it. When she started showing an interest in Thaddeus, that was the final straw.
Aw, now, Grace. I ain't got no interest in her. None at all.
But I saw the way she looks at you.
Now, when young folks have problems
That ain't
like y'all got...
nothing. I promise, Grace.
Are you sure, Thaddeus? Because she is kind of pretty, if you like that. Are you absolutely sure, Thaddeus?
Now, I was thinking if
Of
you
course
two...
I am. I'm sure, Grace. Well, that old girl, she couldn't hold a candle to you.
But I'm just sick of her getting whatever she wants, whenever she wants it, and it ain't even hers. And when she started paying attention to you...
Well, you ain't got nothing to worry about there, Grace. Besides, even if she did feel kind of sweet on me, well, you don't think that she...
What, Thaddeus?
I mean, she,
She what?
Well, why would she anyways?
She...
Just hold on here. Hold on. Now, Miss Grace, I think I know just what happened and what you done. But, girl, that is the judge's daughter. You got to know she ain't to fool with.
She deserves special treatment just because of her bloodline.
No, she don't. She don't deserve it. But you just need to calm down and think this through.
I need to what, Sheriff?
You need to be smart, Miss Grace. That girl can cause your family a heap of trouble. Problems your mama and daddy just don't need. That's all. Listen, I'm going to release you on your promise that you will give Miss Catherine a wide berth. Just try and steer clear of her.
Fine. I'll steer clear of her. And while I'm at it, I'll steer clear of you. Especially of you!
Oh, now, Buttercup!
Now, hold on. Let me give you a thimbleful of free advice. Stay away from Catherine. You got a good, caring girl there in Grace. You don't need the trouble the judge can bring down on you for fooling with his daughter.
I think I know my own mind. I don't need no man telling me how to act or what to do. Not some old judge, and especially not some old washed-up sheriff.
Caitlin, what are you doing? You know you are not supposed to be here.
It's fine. Nobody saw me. I promise.
Still, you have been told.
Never to bother you in chambers. I know, but I wanted to see you, and besides, there's something you need to know.
Well, you see me. What is it now I need to be aware of?
How was your hearing?
Did you come all the way over here just to ask about lawsuits? What does I need to know about?
Well, it's your daughter, Catherine.
What's happened?
There's a slight altercation.
Altercation? Is Catherine hurt?
No, she's fine. She just got into it with that Grace Landry girl, and Grace accused Catherine of being interested in her beau, and, well, it got a little physical.
Physical? Where's Catherine at now?
I'm assuming she's at home.
And?
And the sheriff showed up, and he and Thaddeus broke up the fight, and...
Great. Our no-account sheriff, and what exactly did he do about it?
Well, he took Grace with him, so I'm assuming he took her to the jail. But you've got to let her out. She's going to be frightened in that poor old jail.
I guess that's her penance, isn't it? As I'm sure that Catherine wasn't the cause of this altercation, as you call it.
Look, Bud, you've got to let that poor girl out. She's probably frightened to death.
Fine. I will talk to the sheriff for you. You sure that Catherine went straight home and she wasn't hurt?
I'm assuming so. She's fine, really. It was nothing at all.
She's really all I have.
Well, you know it doesn't have to be. Could have more.
If you're speaking of yourself, you have to understand your station and mine. You know I care deeply about you, but how would it look?
I really should be going.
I think you can stay a mite longer.
No, I really need to go.
I think you can stay a mite longer.
Okay, I will.
Of course you will.
You know, I'm telling you, this school and stuff just ain't worth it. I mean, who really needs to know arithmetic? It's not like folks use that stuff in real life anyways. I ain't going no more.
Yeah, alright.
I ain't kidding neither.
I believe you.
You better. Affection. You know, another thing. Reading ain't as important as old lady Crabapple makes it out to be.
Who's that?
Old lady Crabapple? She's a schoolmarm. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't teaching old George Washington when he crossed the Amazon.
Amazon? Old George Washington didn't cross the Amazon, you crazy nut.
Well, you're so smart. What river did he cross?
Old George Washington crossed the mighty Mississippi back in 1492.
Amazon, Mississippi, it don't matter none. He could cross his eyes for all I care. Ain't nobody gonna remember that stuff in 100 years anyways.
Mr. Silas, why am I not surprised to find you in this company on the street instead of being in school?
Well, ma'am, I was at school today. You just didn't notice me.
Well, mister, it would behoove you to make yourself noticed, or I may have to take more drastic action.
Well, miss, ma'am, I think I was sick tomorrow.
Sick, huh?
Yes, ma'am. I think I might need a shot of whiskey from this here saloon to cure what ails me.
If you step 1 foot in that den of iniquity, I will pull you out by your ear, and you will never want to ever touch a drop of the devil's elixir again.
Ma'am?
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no old schoolmarm.
Okay, bud. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Kind of hard to believe, taking into account your melancholy appearance. You can talk to me, you know.
Aren't you the same man that claims to know all, see all, and tell all?
Nobody listens.
You know the story, same as always.
He gets to you that much?
He's a good man deep inside. He really is.
Must be awful deep. Just because it's you, I'll take your word for it.
You know, he needs someone to help with that girl, that wild girl. If he'd only drop that wall he's got around him and let someone in, then, well.
Someone like you.
No. Yeah, someone like me. How'd I get to this station in life, Bottles? I came from a good family, a strong family. They weren't too happy about me marrying so young and moving out west, and then Samuel died of the influenza, and they still turned their backs on me. What was I supposed to do? He left me no money, no security. I mean, what could I do? Well, I did what I did, Bottles. I took care of me. I did what I needed to survive. Nobody can judge me. Nobody's walked in my shoes, and nobody's felt what I felt. I did what I needed to survive. I did what I did, and I still do.
Yes, you do, love. And I hear you're damn good at it.
That's what I love about you, Bottles. You're always so easy. I want to talk to anyway.
That was very touching, you two. Makes me all warm inside. Problem is, I'm the only one warm inside. You get the tinderbox out there and make them cowboys feel warm inside. And you warm their insides with that whiskey, or I'll toss you out into the thoroughfare, and neither of you will be warm inside.
Your Honor, what can I do for you?
I'm just wondering, what is your side of the incident that happened to my daughter in the streets?
Judge, let's not make something big out of a simple disagreement.
A simple disagreement.
Yes, sir. That's how I saw it.
That's how you saw it. That's how you saw it. There's no chance this was an assault upon my daughter, because it was a simple disagreement.
Judge?
Yes, Sheriff.
Catherine is fine. Grace is fine. I had a talk with Grace, and she assures me she won't cause any more problems. Let's just let this one lie.
Let's just let it lie. Let's just let this lie. Is that how we handle law and order in town now, Sheriff? We just don't prosecute crime anymore? Is that why this jail is empty? Because we just let it lie?
Listen, if you want to press charges, I'll give you the paperwork. If not, then this matter is closed.
Who the hell do you think you are speaking to?
Now, Judge, I don't mean no disrespect.
Oh, the hell you don't. Least you forget, I can have you replaced like that.
Morning, y'all.
I could put him in charge, and this town would be served just as well.
Oh, gee, sir, thanks.
Shut up, you nitwit! I want to tell you something, Tackett. I want this Grace girl arrested. You will damn well do it.
Is that what you want, Judge?
No, Sheriff. No, I don't. Because I'm going to let you live with the decisions you make.
Well, Your Honor, if there's nothing else,
oh, there's one more thing. I'm growing mighty weary of your ways, Tackett.
It's got him all steamed up.
oh, it's that scuffle between his daughter and the Martin girl. He's just an overbearing father.
Yeah, overbearing is damn right.
No, cut him some slack. He was a good man, fair judge, but losing his wife at her tender age and raising that girl all alone, too stubborn to ask for help, that'll change a man.
Oh, you known him a while, Sheriff?
Quite a while. We served in the Jeff Davis artillery together during the war.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now you do. Ain't you got something to do?
Oh, of course, sir.
You sure your pa's okay with this? Us be out here at night and all?
Why, Thaddeus? Is there a reason my daddy shouldn't trust you?
Of course he could trust me. I didn't mean.
Besides, my daddy's curled up with some brandy in the good book by now. What he doesn't know.
You sure smell mighty fine, Miss Catherine. Mighty fine.
That's such a sweet thing to say. Do you really think so?
Well, yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. Mighty fine.
You're such a sweetheart. I can see why the girls are so crazy about you. Like myself. Like that nasty old Grace. What do you see in her, Thaddeus?
Well, I mean, she is nice and all.
Well, I mean, aren't I nice too? Really, isn't it more wonderful to be here with me instead? You do like being with me, don't you, Thaddeus? Isn't it romantic to be together? Here? It could be more romantic, if you'd like.
Sure would. I mean, romantic.
You feel so warm, and I love how safe you make me feel. I bet she never felt like that about you.
Oh, Miss Grace, are you sure your pa?
Oh, let's not worry about him. Let's talk more about me and you.
Me and you?
Mm-hmm. You know, how you like to be around me and how you long to be near me. How you'd like to kiss me. You would like to kiss me, wouldn't you, Thaddeus?
I sure would. I mean, someday. Maybe soon.
Soon?
Yes'm.
Well, I mean, how soon? There's today soon. Right now soon. Maybe right now soon. Oh, did you hear that? Oh no, I think it's my daddy.
Wait, I thought...
No, I'm certain, and he'll be furious if he catches you.
But I didn't hear...
Listen, he'll kill you if he finds out you were making advances with me. You have to go. Please go check and look. Go on. Go look. Go.
Catherine, I thought you were in bed. Where have you been?
I wasn't anywhere, Daddy. I was just...
You were just what? Were you outside at this time of night?
I was just walking, Daddy.
With who? Catherine. With who?
Daddy. He's such a nice young boy.
Catherine, who were you with?
Daddy, I'm so sorry. Oh, please. I'm so sorry.
Is he still out there?
He's out by the big tree where I left him. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Morning. Nice day. Mind if I have a sit? Thanks. My, that looks delicious. Having your fill, are you?
Something I can help you with, boy?
Oh, yes, there is.
Well, comfy, are you? Made yourself right at home? You have my attention.
Well, you see, sir, I just arrived in town from an extended stay elsewhere. And you see, sir, I'm just looking to make some new friends, meet some people. Maybe even that special girl, someone I could spend time with and get to know well. Real well.
That kind of girl is at the saloon. That is up the street.
No, not my type. I already have my eye on a pretty little thing. She's young, sweet, innocent. Say, you might even know her.
Doubtful. Now, if it's all right with you, while it's still hot.
Oh, not at all. Enjoy. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, Mr.
Bassett.
Bassett. My name is Dobbs, Coleman Dobbs. I'll see you around, Judge Bassett.
Waitress?
What? What is it? What do you want? Sir? What are you doing all the way up here?
Besides being disrespected,
Now look,
Yeah,
Judge, I mean,
you never do.
is that the reason you came all the way up here? Just to express your opinion of me in person? Because I have a pretty good idea.
Actually, young man, you have no idea how much I really admire you.
Admire me?
I do.
You got an awfully strange way of showing it.
Well, let's say I admire your talents. I am here because I need your special skill set once again. I need information.
Now look, I thought I told you I was done doing fool's errands for you.
And I thought I told you I make those decisions, not you. Least you forget the reign of terror I could bring down upon you if I made one simple telegram to a certain United States Marshal. Or how about the pain I could inflict on you if I was to shut down the Chinese camp with their opium supply?
Now look, if I injured your interest, I suggest you just get to the matter of which you came.
Very well. I need information on a stranger in camp. I need to know his intentions. I need to know his purposes. And I need to know his plans. You, on the other hand, need to procure me this information. You will not disappoint me.
Could I expect partial payment up front, per usual?
Per usual. Balance upon the information.
Yes, sir. And does the stranger have a name? Or do I need to discover that information myself?
Oh, he does. Coleman William Dobbs. 24 hours.
24 hours.
Dad, bust it! Yeah! Yeah, I hear you! Just hold on! What are you doing here at this ungodly hour of the morning?
I want to know what you're doing to find my boy. I reported him missing 3 days ago, and I ain't heard hair nor hide from you since.
Oh, just calm down. Just relax.
Don't tell me to calm down, you two-bit tin star. This is my boy we're talking about.
If you'd let me get a word in, you old coot, I'll tell you all we're trying to do to find your boy. Now, Deputy Tillman and I have initiated a thorough investigation.
Don't
We got
use those
folk
$4 words with me, you tin star. What are you doing to find my boy?
Listen, I'm doing what I can. I'm leaving no stone unturned. Why, he probably decided to tie one on, and he's sleeping it off in a barn somewhere. Probably got a pretty gal with him, too. Now, why don't you go home to Mildred before she comes down here and fills out a report on you and decides she likes you better gone?
Bill, he's just a boy, please.
JW, I'm doing what I can. I give you my word. Why don't you go on home so I know where to find you when I get some news, all right?
Oh my. Well, this is a surprise. When was the last time I saw you in here? Yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that?
Well, it is the best food in town, or so I'm told.
So that's the only reason you're in here all the time?
No. Quite frankly, I need to speak with you about something. It isn't good. The food, I mean. I do enjoy the waitress.
Stop calling me that.
Catherine, I need to speak with you on a serious note. Not here, though, not now. Maybe later this afternoon.
Well, Mr. Dobbs, a serious note. What could be so serious? I've only known you just these few days.
What have you done here today?
So serious. Today, well, I'll be done here in just a few minutes. I do have to stop by and give my daddy his lunch and then on my way to the sheriff's office, but I should be done with all of that later on this afternoon.
That'll be fine.
I know just a special place where we can have a serious talk. I should be getting back to work, but later on then?
I look forward to seeing you then.
Oh, hey, Miss Caitlin.
Catherine, how are you, sweetheart?
Well, I'm just right as rain. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you'd do me a favor. I have my daddy's lunch, his absolute favorite, Miss Lizzie's famous fried chicken. Would you mind?
Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. You sure seem chipper today.
Me? Or do I?
Yes, you.
Really, it's nothing. I guess I'm just in good humor.
So who is he?
He?
Yes, he. The boy that's putting that smile on your face.
Miss Caitlin, it's really nobody special. It's just a nice young man. Mr. Dobbs and I are just friends.
Mr. Dobbs?
Yes, he's only been in town a week or so.
Oh, and how long have you known this Mr. Dobbs?
So many questions. Listen, I have to get this basket to the sheriff's office, but maybe we can chat later.
Listen, Catherine, please promise me that you'll take things slow and you'll be careful, all right?
I'm always careful.
All righty.
So, you ain't seen hide nor hair of the Calhoun boy, huh?
Nope, not in the past couple days, but he and I ain't really been that friendly since he started up with Grace Martin. Oh, telegram on the table somewhere for you.
All right. Hey, whatever happened to that kid that used to run with you and Calhoun?
What kid?
That kid, the heavy kid. 3 of you used to fish down by the old mill.
You mean Marcus?
Is that his name?
Or is that whose name?
Who do you think we're talking about? Is Marcus the fella that would fish with you and Thaddeus?
Well, sometimes, but he ain't really ever caught nothing. He was always...
And what happened to that kid? I ain't seen him around here in a while neither.
You know, I ain't neither. The last I heard, he had a girl who was sweet on him. He ain't never really had any ladies before, or really any friends neither. He wasn't much of a ladies' man like some of us.
Meaning?
Well, ain't you ever noticed that when I walk around town, the girls always pay special attention? Oh, there are days where...
meaning, which girl took a fancy to him, and if he ain't around, where'd he go?
You're still talking about that? I think he said her name was Cindy or Katie, maybe Kathy? I don't know. I just figured he moved.
Could her name have been Catherine?
Catherine? Like the judge's daughter?
Yeah.
No. No, Marcus said that she had long, beautiful brown hair. Miss Catherine is a brunette. So.
What about Marcus's pa? Is he still around these parts?
Of course he is. He's down at the saloon tending bar right now. It's Bottles.
Bottles is his father?
That's what Marcus said. I always wondered about it though, because I didn't think they looked alike.
Here, make yourself useful. Finish these reports. Get off your lard ass and get over here. Take my spot. I will be back.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, y'all. Miss Lizzie over at the cafe had your lunch prepared. You leaving, Sheriff?
Yeah, I got rounds to do, Miss Catherine.
Smells like fried chicken.
That it does. Cake though, Miss Catherine.
Oh.
But you tell that lazy deputy of mine to save me some.
Okay, I will.
Good day to you.
Well, now, Miss Catherine, it's just you and me.
Oh, well, you're half right.
Well, hold on a minute. You and I have some issues to discuss.
Issues?
Issues.
What kind of issues?
Like the fact that you ain't never realized what a prize catch you got sitting right here in front of you.
A prize catch?
A prize catch.
Is that a fact?
Oh, ma'am, that is more than a fact. That's a fact's fact.
Well, now that you've said something, I may have missed that.
Maybe you have.
How could I have been so naive? Why, just to have this prize catch right here in front of me. Tall and handsome, good looking, admired by the community.
Oh, I know.
Any woman would just be absolutely fortunate to have me, wouldn't she?
I made that sign.
Oh, well, handyman at that. Truly, truly lucky they would be, wouldn't they? Very fortunate. But I guess I'll just never know what I'm missing.
Miss Catherine, you are something else.
Afternoon. I need to ask you a few questions.
About?
Well, you seem to pretty much know the comings and goings of this camp. Wonder if you're familiar with a loner who goes by the name of Jordan Tate. He's just a young fella. He's about my height, but brown hair, brown eyes. He stopped into the office, several weeks back. He seemed like a real nice kid.
I can't say I do, Sheriff. I don't know why you're asking me anyway.
Now, young Jordan told me he was going to stay a few days and then head up to Colorado. But he was going to stop in and say goodbye before he left town. Now, that was almost 6 weeks ago. Then this morning, I gets a telegram from his Aunt Susan up in Colorado. Seems she got a letter from him written the very day he arrived here. Oh, he told her about meeting me, told her when he thought he'd arrive up there. But he also told her about meeting a friend of his, Marcus James. That name seem familiar to you, Mr. James?
Why should it? What are you getting at, Sheriff? Are you saying I know something about him disappearing?
Who said anything about disappearing?
You just said that he
I said he hadn't arrived, that's all. In fact, I want to ask your boy about Jordan, but seems I can't find Marcus neither. He's your boy, ain't he?
He ain't my son. Who said he was my son? Like, I ain't got no kin, especially like him.
What's this about, Sheriff? Why you asking about this Jordan fella? Still
Simmer
looking
down.
for my boy.
Simmer down, J.W. Let me do my job.
I ain't got no information about these boys. He ain't my son. He ain't, I tell you.
Now, what are you getting excited for? We're just talking.
I don't like these questions. I don't like having to answer questions that got nothing to do with me. I ain't got no information about these boys. I mean, sure they were friends, the three of them, but that's all.
The three of them? My boy?
All three of them knew each other. Jordan, Thaddeus, and Marcus.
What do you know about my missing boy?
Nothing.
Simmer down.
Nothing.
Let him talk.
All I know is that they were talking about the judge's girl. They came in one night and each said he weren't scared at all about if the judge found out. You know, kind of brag talking. Especially the Calhoun boy.
You're a...
Come on, Calhoun, let's turn loose him. Put that thing down. Bottles, put it down. Calhoun, you need to back on out of here. Real slow, like. Calhoun! Just back on out and go on home now. Bottles. Nobody wants to hurt you. But I can't put my gun down till you put that thing down. All right? Now take it easy. All right, Bottles. Let's take a walk. Put the fear of God in us, man. Come on. It's gonna be okay.
Nevermore, you Quim.
You will never see her face again after today. You took everything from me. Now I'm just here to return the favor. I'm taking her from you.
You're taking her from who? Hey, calm down. Who are you taking and from whom?
This is a great way to get yourself shot, mister. Walking into a camp, someone you don't know. Best you just turn around and forget you ever heard anything.
I can do that, but just gonna have a little conversation. Now I can leave. That's still gonna leave me wondering, who you talking about?
Oh, does it now?
Why, yes, sir. Yes, it does.
Who are you? And give me one good reason why I shouldn't blow you to hell.
Okay. Relax. Ponder on this one for a minute. I have no love for Judge Bassett. But I know you. And I know what you did. Relax. I know things about the judge, about Catherine. They could help you out.
I work alone. You were right. This did help.
Well, Miss Caitlin. Looks like you're turning this into an everyday habit.
I can if you'd like. Thought we could share lunch. Brought you Lizzie's special fried chicken. That's cold now. Been here a while.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know how much I love Miss Lizzie's fried chicken. Hot or cold.
Well, you can thank Lizzie for that.
Yeah, remind me to do so. You said it's been here a while? When did Catherine drop it off?
Well, she didn't exactly. She was on her way to the sheriff's to drop them theirs and asked me if I could bring you yours. So I told her I could. I reckon she was anxious to. Well, I reckon she was anxious to get everybody their food quickly.
Caitlin, you have any idea how long I've been on the bench?
No, Bud, but I'm sure it's been a while.
Yes, it has. And in all those years, I've become very astute at knowing when someone's trying to piss on me and tell me that it's raining. Now, why was she in such a hurry to drop off the basket? She get to end her workday afterwards? Bet she's gonna go home and take a nap because God knows that girl can sleep. What you got going on? Caitlin.
Now, Bud, promise me you won't jump to no conclusion.
What?
She's met someone new, and, well, she's promised me she's taking it slow and she's okay.
Where is she?
She's fine, Bud.
Caitlin, she is not fine. Where is she?
You're scaring me.
You know, for someone who had something serious on his mind, you've been awfully quiet. You know, I just love this time of year. The leaves falling and the weather changing. Don't you?
It's not really my favorite time. It's just too cold for me. I wanted to tell you that the last few days have been special, real special for me.
I just love this place. You know, my mama used to bring me here when I was a little girl, and we'd play and eat cookies and milk and sing silly songs. She used to call me her special girl.
Your mother?
This was our secret place. It was special to her. And to me now also.
You two still come here together? Catherine?
My mama isn't here anymore. You see, we were here one day. And these men rode up. I remember them telling me how beautiful she was. And then I had to sit and watch. I was just a helpless little girl. I couldn't save her from the terrible things they did to her.
I'm so sorry.
They had a knife. And a strange little thing. At first you couldn't tell what it was. Until they opened it up. I've seen things. Things nobody should witness.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore. I'm here now. And I'll make sure no one else hurts you.
You know, I used to wonder what my purpose was, why they kept me alive, but I'm here now, and this is my special place, and you're my special guy. I'm sorry, I just come lay down. I get so worked up, I miss my mama so, but I'm all right. I'm okay now. I'm just so happy to be here with you. My special guy.
Miss Catherine, I need to tell you something. You once asked me if I knew who your father was, if I knew you. I do know. I know who your father is, and I know how I've come to feel about you. You've changed things for me, Catherine. Catherine, I'm falling in love with you.
Oh, honey. So sweet. I love you.
You bastard! You shot your own daughter! Stop! Check on Catherine!
Bud, why? She's your own daughter! You shot her down in cold blood!
I couldn't stop.
From what, Bud?
I couldn't stop her from killing him! She killed him! She killed them all!
Catherine killed those boys!
She killed them. Like, I couldn't stop her.
Bud, I'm sorry.
Stay down!
He killed his own daughter.
Shut up. Catherine.
She's gone, Sheriff.
All right. Check him for weapons. Take him to the jail and then go get the doc.
Get up.
Who is he?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Over there, that's where you'll find the boys, among a few others. Bud told me you buried him there. He did it out of love, Bill.
I know, but his whole life was about the law. Now he'll have to face it himself. All right.
Oh. Well, I didn't expect to see you awake so soon. I told the sheriff you'd be out for at least an hour.
How did I get here?
When you arrived, the sheriff and a couple of those other fellows was carrying you. Seemed you passed out along the way. You lost a lot of blood in your stomach, bud. Now, I came over here quick as a whip after I tended to that other fellow they took off to the jail. I was able to get it packed off, and it should be all right, but that bullet went right through, but it nicked the vessel on the way out. So you got to be careful. If you move around too much, that could start bleeding again, and that would not be happy. So you just rest right there till the sheriff gets back. Till the sheriff gets back to haul you off to the jail to wait for the circuit judge.
Circuit judge.
Bud, the sheriff says you shot Catherine. And he says it was intentional. Ah, I don't believe that, Bud. You're too good a man for that. You would not do that. There has to be another answer. It had to be accidental. Something else happened. Tell me, what happened? All right. Sheriff will be along soon. What do you think you were doing? You lay back down there.
not
Stay there.
Answer to the sheriff! I do not answer to a circuit judge. I make the laws. I pronounce judgment, not a circuit judge.
Bud, come on. Hey, you come back here. You get in there. What? Bud!